Welcome to the NDU Support Center. In this video, we will walk through the process for connecting to and operating the audiovisual equipment in the Joint Forces Staff College, or JFC classrooms. Let's begin. Note, always arrive 30 minutes early to set up the AV equipment for a room, especially if this is your first time setting up a room. This will allow ample time to log into the system and to validate that all systems are operating properly. JFSC classrooms are configured with a pre-installed in-room laptop located on the podium or front desk. Verify the two USB cables for the in-room laptop are in place and firmly pressed into the laptop. One cable is a USB-C to the docking station, and the other cable is a USB-A to the camera. Next, log into your in-room PC. Note, if this is your first time logging into a particular in-room PC, it takes as long as 30 minutes to complete loading your profile. This is reason to arrive early. The next step is to power on the Crestron device. The Crestron device is a tablet-like touchscreen monitor located on the front classroom table or mounted on the wall. This device controls the displays and audio equipment, as well as syncing audio and video devices for online use. The Crestron display will be showing one of three views. If it's blank, touch the screen anywhere and it will wake the device. If showing meeting buttons, as shown here, press the settings icon on the bottom right of the Crestron touchscreen. The NDU logo will then appear. If the NDU logo is already showing, you are ready to proceed. With the NDU logo showing, touch anywhere on the screen to begin the system startup. When prompted, "Are you sure you want to power on the system?" select Yes, turn the system on. The Crestron screen will now display, "Please stand by, system is warming up." The monitors and projectors will automatically power on at this point. We'll start by assigning the video sources on the displays. Begin at the top of the Crestron device by selecting the source to be displayed. This is normally the room PC. Next, select the display destination. Note, different rooms may have different display options. However, in this example, we will choose the Sharp LCD for the big screen monitor and the Epson projector. Select the audio note in the lower right of the Crestron screen. Again, select Room PC for the source of room audio. Note, the room volume can be controlled from the screen. At this point, the laptop, displays, and audio should all be configured and working properly. The next step is to verify settings and connect to your Blackboard session. First, right-click on the speaker icon on the bottom right of the desktop. Select Open Sound Settings. Under Choose Your Output Device, verify the system is set to Crestron Intel Display Audio. If not, select the drop-down arrow and select it from the drop-down menu. From the desktop, using the Chrome browser, navigate to and join your course room in order to open a session as the moderator, just as you would from outside the classroom. If this is your first time accessing Blackboard from a new classroom laptop, you may need to set up your microphone and camera with Blackboard. If prompted, allow Blackboard to use the microphone. The next step is to select and test your microphone. Select USB audio codec from the microphone drop-down menu. This will select the USB tabletop microphone. To test the mic, begin to speak, and you should see the purple soundbar move. If so, select Yes, audio is working. Next, we'll select and test your camera. If prompted, allow Blackboard to access your camera. Select the PTZ Pro 2 from the drop-down menu. Verify the video is working. Double-check and verify that the video showing is from the PTZ camera and not the built-in laptop camera. Then select Yes, video is working. You are now connected and operating with Blackboard and can proceed with your session. Once your meeting or class is finished, you will power down the system with these simple steps. On the top left of the Crestron device, press the power button icon. A message will appear. "Are you sure you want to power off the system?" Select Yes, turn off the system, and the system components will automatically power down. Lastly, sign out of the in-room laptop. Note, please do not shut down the computer. Sign out only. You can do this by simultaneously selecting Ctrl-Alt-Delete on your keyboard and select the Sign Out option. Lastly, on your way out, please return the equipment, cables, and AV components to a neat and ready condition for the next class or presenter. Thanks for watching. If you need any help, please reach out to the NDU Service Desk at 202-685-3824.